Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear members, we wish you, your families, your colleagues and your business partners a very good, healthy and prosperous New Year. Last year the world turned upside down due to COVID-19. We got all used to it and tried to make the best out of this unfortunate situation. The pandemic for sure will go for a certain period of time, and due to the current circumstances we have decided to find another way to extend our New Year greetings to you. So please stay tuned for a certain period of time. I'd like to invite now our president, the president of the German Chamber of Commerce and Industry Japan, Don Bunkenburg, and join me for a quick reflection on last year, and of course the $1 million question of course is what is your outlook for this year? Don, what are the key learnings for you for last year?
So first of all, also from my side, Happy New Year and happy and healthy New Year. I hope all of you stay healthy this year, and thank you for joining us today. So Marcus, I think 2020 was of course a year that none of us had anticipated. It was something that was totally different than what we had ever expected before and never even experienced in our whole lives. So what did we learn? Particularly from a business perspective, I think we were challenged in terms of our ability to lead our teams during a crisis. I think every manager had to learn very quickly how to manage in this crisis. I think the second thing that we learned was the importance of digitalization, and the digital, I think, revolution has now come globally probably quicker than it has before. We needed to learn how to communicate differently and more online than live, and that change, I think, we all had to find ways to achieve. Whether it be in our business dealings or in the leadership of our teams. I think the third thing also is partnering. Very important to have partners in the market that help us. I think the other thing that we learned also is the importance of lobbying.
Yeah, Don, you are addressing already very important points, and all this relates of course with the activities of the Chamber. One of the key task of the Chamber of course is to create platforms for exchange, bringing people together, bringing business together. But COVID-19 has pulled the rug out from under our feet. How do you think did the Chamber manage this situation?
Well, I think that I have to give compliments to you and to your team here, and also to our board members also, who actually saw very quickly that we had to make a very fast shift in the delivery of services that we have. In other words, I think our members want to have information, they want to have interaction, they want to have the support that they've always had from the Chamber, but it was not able to be delivered in the normal way in many live forums. This all had to be switched to digital communication very quickly, and I think the Chamber was very quick in recognizing this and very quick at executing this and implementing this throughout the year. It's not an easy task, but I think that showed a lot of creativity, a lot of urgency also, and I think that was the first and major achievement of shifting these types of services to digital. I think the other thing that was very successful also is the importance of lobbying, and I mentioned it before. There were many issues that came up that affected German business, affected our ability to send people abroad and bring people back, and it was important to be able to get to the right authorities and to lobby the right authorities, which I think was done very professionally and very well here in Japan from the Chamber. I also think that the partnerships that were built here were extremely important and extremely useful, because it can't only be perhaps our voice, our one voice that can move things. It needs to be also a group of people who can lobby, and multiple voices make a louder sound, of course, than one voice. And our cooperation and partnering with the EBC was, I think, very key in also having the government change policies that actually helped us continue to run our businesses.
Very important points, which lead me already to the last question, Don. Now looking into the year 2021, what are your thoughts and expectations?
Well, I think that the crisis, of course, continues. It's not over yet. We're still in the middle of the crisis and managing the crisis and leading through the crisis. I think that probably we will need to keep, and you see also by our New Year's reception, that we have to keep things digital. We have to keep, but adapting also to the situation, seeing if there's opportunities to do things live, because I think part of the strength of the chamber is, of course, the networking that we have with others in the chamber. But we'll see if we have opportunities to be able to shift that. But we still have to manage, I think, for the first 6 months in this way that we are managing right now. I think if you look into recovery, of course, you have to have a good crystal ball for this. I don't know if mine is so good, but according to what we hear also from many of the experts, we look to perhaps a recovery in the second half of the year. I think let's be hopeful that that's actually going to be true, and that also vaccines are shipped around the world and this has a positive effect. We're still kind of in a gray zone, I think, in a cloudy area where we need to continue to manage a crisis that's going on longer than we thought. But I think the second half of the year, let's look forward to a better business environment, growth, perhaps the Olympics even.
We will see.
We'll see.
Yes.
So 2021 will continue to be a challenge, I guess, is my expectation.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for your thoughts. Somehow I can see a light at the horizon somehow, but of course the time will be still quite hard and challenging for most of us. And that's the reason why I think it's a good idea also to invite some of our board members, our vice presidents and the treasurer to complement our dialogue in the following video clips.
Happy New Year and welcome to my video. My name is Thomas Peter Hausner. I hope you had a pleasant few days off, being able to relax and enjoy the time with your friends and family. Just like last year, this new year will also bring big challenges, as the pandemic is unfortunately far from over. Despite the arrival of vaccines, the global pandemic situation is expected to remain volatile. Let me share a few general trends I foresee for 2021 and beyond, which the Chamber and we, the business leaders, might need to address. Remote work will persist through 2021 and will define the new role of cities. The crisis will spark a wave of innovation and accelerate digital productivity gains. I expect a greater balance between social and economic goals and a push for a greener economy. The crisis will shift some geopolitics and international supply flows. So in short, interesting times for the Chamber and our members. In this sense, I wish you a safe, successful and interesting year.
皆さん、昨年は大変お世話になりました。本年も何卒よろしくお願い申し上げます。在日ドイツ商工会議所AHK理事会副会頭の川野俊光と申します。2021年は緊急事態宣言の再発令とともに始まりましたが、私たちにできることは、まず自分と他者の健康を守ること、私も感染拡大防止策を徹底することを日々心がけています。AHKでも署員の健康を守るために在宅勤務体制を敷き、様々なデジタルツールを導入しました。制約が多い中でも、オンラインイベントを積極的に開催し、行き来が難しくなってしまった日独のビジネスの維持と発展に尽力しています。私はメンバー各社がコロナ禍をどのように克服しているかを聞けるイベントが大変役に立ち、自社の DX の参考にしました。ありがとうございます。オンラインコラボツール、電子ハンコツールを導入し、電話もファックスもクラウド化し、 ロケーションフリーの職場環境を実現することで、激動する市場と社員のニーズに応えていきたいと考えています。環境変化に対する適応能力が問われる時代で重要なのは他者に共感する能力です。主義の違いを尊重し、考えが異なる相手とも理性的に共通の課題解決に取り組む必要があります。日力はこの意味での相性は非常に高く、両国の関係性は今後ますます重要になるでしょう。AHKでは引き続き両国の政府、企業や教育機関、そしてメンバーの皆様との対話を深めていくことで、両国のビジネスの発展に貢献していきたいと考えています。今後ともメンバー、関係者の皆様には引き続きのご支援を何卒よろしくお願い申し上げます。
明けましておめでとうございます。The year 2020 has been a very difficult year for all of us, not just for our private life, but certainly also for our business life. For the year 2021, I hope we can keep up with the good communication and interaction with all of our chamber members, even though I believe we will be very limited when it comes to live events, at least through the first half of 2021. There's a lot of lessons learned from the pandemic throughout 2020, which I believe we can carry forward into the time where we hopefully get back to more of a normal business life. There's hybrid events, or this virtual world, which we got so much more used to through the pandemic, we can use to keep an open channel to our customers and employees. For the year 2021, I would like to wish all of you health, success, and that we all can get back to a more normal life very soon. All the best wishes.
Ladies and gentlemen, since a couple of years, AHK Japan offers specific partnership programs. We are especially delighted that BMW Japan, Lufthansa German Airlines, and NRW.Global Business have become our premium partners 2021. Once again, thank you very much for your contribution and partnership this year.
Okay.
What am I really looking forward to next year?
That's a good one.
Next year, I'm going to travel as much as I can.
Germany to see the soccer, or England, or Spain, or Italy.
German beer and Northern Lights.
I cannot wait to see my mom and dad.
I really miss the taste of haggis.
Aber ich glaube, es ist einfach dieses Bauchkribbeln, nicht als erstes dieses
Excitement, having no plan, and just going where the wind takes you.
Be free of everything that was holding us and just go fly and be free. I think that's the most important thing.
We wish you all a happy, healthy and prosperous new year. Another year with great challenges and opportunities for Japan and Germany. My name is Georg Löhr and I represent NRW.Global Business, the trade and investment agency of the German state of North Rhine-Westphalia, NRW in Japan. We market the location Germany, promote foreign direct investment for Japanese companies in NRW, and provide foreign trade support for NRW companies in Japan. As the premier Japanese business hub in the EU, our region and its state capital Düsseldorf are home to more than 650 Japanese companies and many of their European headquarters. We are proud to be premium partner of AHK Japan in 2021, providing our services to the member companies of AHK Japan and helping you create your success stories.
The German Chamber would not work without a strong and dedicated team. We are proud that we have so many of our staff members being able to support our members on a daily basis and trying to bring our key functions as a chamber, namely the official representation, the service function and the membership organization to life every day. Let us see what some of them have to say.
Dear members, colleagues and friends, I wish you a happy and prosperous 2021 despite all the challenges that we had to overcome last year. Did you know that we have digitalized the entire service portfolio of the Service Department the International, and that we worked on more than 500 inquiries last year? We expect the same number to come this year as well, and I would like to give you a quick outlook about what kind of formats and topics you can expect this year. Please come in.
Online, offline or hybrid, AHK Japan completes over 10 funded projects in Germany and Japan yearly. This year we are looking forward to welcome companies from the lightweight material and the music industries, and of course in the framework of the energy partnership from the energy sector.
Apart from energy, the AHK Japan also pays special attention to food and agriculture. Since March 2020, we are hosting a German Agriculture and Food Competence Center in Japan. By financial means of the German Federal Ministry of Food and Agriculture, we are helping German businesses of the respective industries to set their foot in the Japanese market or expand their activities in Japan.
(在日ドイツ商工会議所ではすべてのドイツの産業の目と耳というだけでなく、いくつかの産業にフォーカスしながら活動しています。例えば、在日ドイツ商工会議所には2つの日本代表部があります。一つは私、長谷川が代表を務める VDMA ドイツ機械工業連盟で、日独機械産業マーケットの情報を発信したり、また日本には140社以上のドイツ機械メーカーがいますので、そのネットワーク形成に努めています。もう一つは見本市の日本代表部です。ニュールンベルクで開催される世界最大のおもちゃの見本市、シュピールバーレンメッセの日本代表部です。70年以上の歴史を持つ専門市に日本からは出展、来場、多くの参加者があります。そういった日本からのお客様をフォローしたり、ドイツの見本市産業を支える役割を乾美穂が日本代表として果たしています。このように在日ドイツ商工会議所では、在日ドイツ商工会議所が持つビジネスプラットフォームのノウハウと VDMA シュピールバーレンメッセが持つ専門的な知見、これらを生かしながらシナジー効果を果たしています。
D インターナショナルではスタートアップ・イノベーションの分野でも日本とドイツのビジネス交流・技術交流をサポートしています。日本と欧州のスタートアップエコシステムをつなげるイベントの開催やビジネスマッチングなどさまざまな形で両国のイノベーションシーンを盛り上げていきます。皆様のご参加を心よりお待ちしております。
広報部の牧田です。ドイツ語マガジンヤーパンマルクトは今年29年目になります。今年は業界リポートのほか、コロナ調査、企業景況調査、3.11 から10年、そしてオリンピックとさまざまなテーマを取り上げる予定です。また、マガジンはオンラインでも閲覧することが可能です。ぜひご覧ください。
同じく広報部で主にオンラインメディアを担当している山崎です。弊社ではホームページの他に LinkedIn、Facebook、 また昨年からは YouTube チャンネルも開設しました。いつも見てくださっている皆様ありがとうございます。今年はビデオコンテンツをますます充実させ、オンラインでの情報発信を引き続き強化していきたいと思っています。ぜひ AHK Japan で検索して、LIKE やフォローをしていただけたら嬉しいです。よろしくお願いします。
This year, our events are partly going to take place in a virtual format as well. Please feel free to share the invitations within your company with your colleagues. We are very much looking forward to your participation. As for the working groups, Young Leaders Forum, Finance, HR, Healthcare, and IT, please feel free to join or appoint a colleague to participate. If you have any ideas for joint activities, please feel free to approach us anytime. See you!
会員サービス部の三村です。活動中のワーキンググループの中で唯一日本語で開催しているのが社長会です。企業代表の方の抱える様々な課題についてメンバー同士情報や経験を交換し、ベストプラクティスをシェアできる、そのようなプラットフォームを目指しています。社長会メンバーへの登録は任意です。会員企業の社長、CEO、経営を担う代表役員の方が参加対象です。今年も2回から3回開催を予定しています。ご関心をお持ちの方は私までご連絡ください。
Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to welcome the Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany, Ms. Ina Lepel, and invite her for her New Year greetings.
Dear Mr. Bunkenburg, dear Mr. Schürmann, dear members of the German Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Japan, I hope that you and your families have all had a good start into the new year. The year 2020 has been exceptionally challenging for all of us. We all had to adapt to the new famous new normal, which brought profound changes to the way we live and work. Many of these changes will stay with us, and we will probably be able to assess the real impact of the pandemic across the planet only in a few years. We all look forward to 2021 as a year of reassurance, enabling us to overcome the limitations of the pandemic, in particular returning again to more person-to-person contacts. This is what we miss most of all, not only in business relations, but in every aspect of life. However, I expect the new year to offer a number of opportunities to further deepen the excellent Japanese-German ties. This year, we will celebrate the 160th anniversary of our diplomatic relations, and I'm optimistic that we will slowly but surely be able to resume the close personal contacts in all areas of Japanese-German cooperation. Japan and Germany share common views and interests concerning many important areas, such as new technologies, science and research, or climate change. This is an excellent basis for further deepening our cooperation. Japan will remain Germany's focus as a privileged and valued partner across the board of our relations. Last year's adoption of the Indo-Pacific Guidelines by my government once more emphasized the importance of this region for German government policies, but also for German companies. In this context, I value the close and excellent cooperation with the Chamber here in Japan as an important asset to promote Japanese-German business relations. Ladies and gentlemen, let us seize all opportunities for working even closer together in this new year. I am convinced that we will be able to make 2021 another successful year for Japanese-German relations. In this spirit, I wish you all success and prosperity for your business activities, but most of all health, happiness and personal well-being for you and your families and business partners. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, being a member of the German Chamber means fostering exchange, friendship and relationship, promoting economic relations between Germany and Japan.
Our team is committed to partnering with you, and we always appreciate your input and cooperation. Especially this year, we are looking forward to the close cooperation with the German embassy here in Japan, all our Japanese partners such as JETRO, such as Keidanren, Keizai Doyokai, the Japan Chamber of Commerce, and of course the European Business Council here in Japan and the EU-Japan Center for Industrial Cooperation, as well as all partners in Germany.
Thank you for taking your time, and once again, Happy New Year!